Gaming on mobile has been improving at a far greater rate than any technology that came before it. Mobile games seem to hit new heights every year. With the release of flagship smartphones, it only stands to get better and better over time. Hey folks, I'm Paul, and today on Android Tools, we're going to be counting down our top picks for the top 10 best new Android and iOS games of June 2021. But before we get going, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It will be really appreciated. With that being said though, let's get started. Starting off at number 10, we have PAKO Rumble. PAKO Rumble is an endless runner with a randomly generated world where you have to hold out for as long as possible. The goal of the player is to drive the maximum possible distance while not falling off the platforms that will appear in front and disappear behind the car. To control the car, 3 actions are enough. These are turns left and right, and there is also a button for jumping. Avoid falling into the abyss or colliding with obstacles, and if this happens, you lose and start again at a random location, so that each time you experience a completely new experience. PAKO Rumble arcade game is quite simple. You will immediately understand the gameplay and control. Before we get going, I want to have your attention for a second here. Have you taken down the Demon Lord yet? Crushed the Ice Golem? Ascended the Doom Tower? What about fighting against millions of real players in the arena? Well, now you can get your life in order, because it's time to raid. Explore millions of champion combinations and master countless tactics as you take on raid bosses, dungeon raids, campaign battles, and PvP arena matches. With hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 500 champions blessed with unique skills, you can build your team, develop your champions, and raid your way, using my links below to download Raid yourself to your mobile phone or PC. Okay guys, let's talk about one of the most challenging dungeon bosses out there, the Fire Knight. The Fire Knight shield makes him immune to debuffs and damage, so you'll need champions who can deliver multiple hits on each attack to remove it and start hurting him. So I would say try using Arbiter, Apothecary, Razin Scarhide, Allure, and Coldheart, all of which deal a lot of damage. Logging in every day is important. Raid has a couple of new player programs that give really cool rewards simply for logging in. Be sure to complete any and all quests that you can. The rewards will be helpful. And this month, Raid's got a jam-packed schedule of events to kick off the summer, as well as a load of new content. And as always, they've got a bunch of brand new champions coming out, and every single one of them looks absolutely badass. There's also a new rotation of the Doom Tower. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code and you'll get an epic hero Chonuru, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard. So you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in-game. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. Moving on to number 9, we have Gun Fungus. Gun Fungus is an action game in which you will play the role of a hero against the poisonous mushrooms that are attacking everything in its path. You must use your strength to turn the tide and become the leader in every battle. After completely killing the mushroom opponents, you will receive the corresponding loot that each battle brings. The loot can be a boost or restore health or other combat skills together. The game has many different levels and levels. At each level, the player will be able to fight with new bosses and receive attractive awards after each level or level up. Mushrooms will appear in different sizes and shapes to attack you with toxic bullets, and you must dodge them to survive. Coming in at number 8, we have A Dark Dream. This is a game for Android with elements of Metroidvania in the 8-bit style, where the main character will face more and more serious problems while he is busy saving his family. And soon he finds himself involved in a battle that takes on an even larger scale than he ever thought possible. Explore forests, ancient ruins, and battle various mysterious creatures. As you progress through the game, unlock new skills that will help you advance further in the story, and unlock previously inaccessible locations. Use your new abilities to find hidden rooms and solve puzzles to get unique items. Also, you can collect loot to craft new weapons and equipment. Next up at number 7, we have Pro League Soccer. This is a soccer game that's similar to Mobile Soccer League. It transports you to different stadiums where you'll experience exhilarating soccer matches. You'll control 11 players on your team and will have to pull off successful plays in order to beat all your opponents. Unfortunately, in this game, you won't get to play with the official licenses of the leagues or teams. However, just like what happens in other titles like PES, it's easy to make the connection between certain clubs and players with their real identities. In any case, you'll have a blast playing this game regardless of the team you control. Down to number 6, we have Ice Cream 4. This is the 4th installment of this popular first-person horror game saga. As usual, your goal here is to escape from evil beings. The game's story starts out with a scene where you'll watch one of these masked beings carrying a child inside a cage to an unknown place. Your mission is to collect objects and clues that will help you to advance through each setting. The 3D visuals make it easy to see all the elements and characters. To move around, you'll have the usual control of the saga. On the left, you'll find the virtual joystick for moving in any direction, while you slide your finger around on the screen to change the perspective of the camera. Moving on to number 5, we have DC Battle Arena. DC Battle Arena is an action game where you take up arms in exciting battles between DC Comics heroes. As in any MOBA in the Android universe, your mission is to create increasingly powerful teams, combining all the skills of each of the characters to win in every battle you face. Plus, along the way, you witness the iconic powers of Harley Quinn, Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman in action. Visuals are as per usual in this genre, so you'll be watching everything unfold from above via zenithal perspective. After forming your team with the characters you've unlocked, you'll be ready to enter the arena. Similarly, with the rewards you pick up, you can improve some of your hero skills. Next up at number 4, we have Final Fantasy VII. Now, this is a battle royale set 30 years before the events that transpire in Final Fantasy VII in the city of Midgard. Players need to fight among themselves for the privilege of becoming the first soldier recruit the organization Cloud claims to belong to. The way Final Fantasy VII works is by combining the core of playability that you see in almost all of the biggest battle royale mobile games, like PUBG Mobile, Fortnite, Free Fire, and Creative Destruction, with other elements more traditionally found in MOBAs like enemies that appear on the map, magic, special abilities, and even invocations. The result is a truly unique title. Coming in at number 3, we have Mad Skills Motocross 3. This is a 2D motorcycle racing game that follows the same formula seen in the previous 2 installments of the saga, offering hectic races on tracks full of ramps and jumps. However, on this occasion, you get to compete against tons of opponents in real time. One of the most interesting new features in the game is that, in addition to having to win the races, you'll also have to try to reach 3 different objectives in each race. These special missions will give you extra coins. With these extra coins you earn throughout the races, you'll be able to unlock tons of additional pieces for your motorcycle, which you can customize as you go. Next up at number 2, we have SAO Black Swordsman. This is an MMORPG where you explore a spectacular open world through different characters. In the game, you will be imprisoned in the floating city of Eingrante. Moreover, you will embark on numerous adventures to complete the 100-floor walkthrough. The players can choose from either male or female characters, which are easily customizable. Talking about the PvP and PvE action in the game, you can perform several combos on the landing attacks. If we look at the in-game story and lore, there are NPC companions to guide you in your quests. Interestingly enough, as you progress in the game, you will meet several characters from the Sword Art Online series. And finally at number 1, we have Crossworlds. Crossworlds is an MMORPG mobile game based on Level 5's famous anime IP, Ni no Kuni. The game includes PvP and PvE featuring 5 classes. Witch, Swordsman, Rogue, Engineer, and Destroyer are the classes. PvP has kingdom invasion battles and battles featuring familiars. PvE features the main story quests, kingdom defending, and more. Combat is a real-time hack and slash, so it follows the combat style of the second Ni no Kuni game. The aim of this release is to allow for an open gameplay style with players finding their own adventures in the world created. Other than defending the kingdom from monster raids, you can also invade other territories in guild versus guild battles. And that's everything we've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, so leave it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm Paul, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.